Football was in my blood. Growing up in Miami, I followed the Dolphins to the Super Bowl. I played football, talked football, dreamt football, fought football, and I lived football. I often imagine myself putting on a fresh jersey, slapping my teammates on the back, getting ready for the big games. At 14 years old and at 6'5", I made the decision that I'd become a football player, but a slight 180-pound frame was far from the heavyweight physique football expected. My passion too strong to let this hurdle get the best of me. With the help of a relentless coach and a heavy dose of determination, I worked out and slowly built some muscle, accumulating 1 pound at a time. I graduated from Miami Sunshine Senior High School under 195 pounds, still too slight a frame for a college football player. And I applied for a football scholarship after being turned down from college after college. Finally, I got a scholarship to East Texas State University, now called Texas A&M at Commerce. But it was little play for me. As an offensive lineman, I had to first build my physique. You have what it takes, the coach encouraged me. The pros are going to seek you out, and you ought to start preparing. With little perseverance, you'll slowly build yourself up.
NFL, here comes Vinegrad. In '86, Allen was drafted by the Green Bay Packers, but his position in the majors was not secure. He was competing with 10 other guys for a spot. Following months of intensive training and workouts, his dream of being part of the National Football League was finally realized. On opening day of '86, he was the starting offensive lineman. After 5 years with the Packers, the Dallas Cowboys approached him with an offer that was too hard to turn down. It was tough to leave Green Bay, but the chance of finding a nice Jewish girl in Dallas seemed more promising than in Wisconsin. In the '92 season, the Cowboys' perseverance paid off. At the peak of the season, they braced themselves for the Super Bowl. The Cowboys dominated the Buffalo Bills 1 yard at a time.
I followed my dream, one step at a time. What's your dream? What are you setting out to accomplish?
When I get bigger, I want to be a plumber. I want to be a big doctor. I want to be a fireman. I want to be a doctor. I want to be a teacher. I want to be a good artist. I want to be a rabbi.
Allen emptied his locker. His football career was dimming, but it wasn't over for Vinegrad. A newspaper article describing his life after football got Allen thinking.
You have a great job, great family, and I read the story and I thought, wow, this is pretty shallow.
After experiencing a new type of Friday Night Lights at a Shabbos meal he was invited to, Allen now had a new dream: to follow his newly discovered truth, the Torah. Just like the game took 6 days to prepare, he now looks forward to sitting around the Friday Night Lights with his family all week. Vinegrad claims his football training and work ethic help him get into his new game mode. Allen now prefers his Jewish name, Shlomo. He protects his head with a kippah now. His broad shoulders are now padded with a tallis. Fully equipped, he dons tefillin every morning and now has a different kind of workout. And Shlomo Vinegrad is the only guy who wears a Super Bowl ring when he prays. Vinegrad has gone from being a champion in the game of football to a champion of Judaism, 1 yard at a time.
What's your yard? What's your special mitzvah that drives you closer to the end zone?